Hi everybody, Kelly Ryan here. For those of you who don't know me, I am a registered holistic nutritionist. Today I figured I would talk about eating organic on a budget. And the main reason why this is actually a big or a very important topic in my mind is, especially for me and people who are close to me, I come from a small island on the east coast of Canada where a lot of our food has to get shipped in on the west coast of the island, driven the whole way across the island to where I am on the east coast of the island. So by the time we get anything, it's nowhere near as fresh as it could be. You know, it's certainly not as fresh as when it was first picked. So a lot of times our food may not be the best quality. It has to go further, so it's more expensive. And so then if you're trying to eat healthy and eat organic, then that's even harder again because, you know, not only are our food not as good quality as other places in Canada and the States, but also we've lost a lot of nutrients, and organic food a lot of times is already more expensive. So when you add the fact that our food's already more expensive and then add organic cost on top of that, the cost of our food really kind of skyrockets. Now, does that mean that I never eat organic? No, I try and eat organic and fresh vegetables and fruits as much as possible. So what does that look like for me? There's definitely some tips or tricks to trying to eat organic, you know, and trying to do it on a budget because we're not all made of money, obviously. So what is the benefit of eating organic, first of all? Well, it reduces your exposure to many toxins such as pesticides, herbicides, that sort of thing. It can increase the nutrient value of your food because of proper farming techniques. Animals that are raised organically, they generally get more fresh air and are generally treated more humanely. And they won't have a lot of the antibiotics and the hormones, that sort of thing that you may find sometimes. And organic farming is actually more sustainable. Organic farms use, I'm going to actually look at my notes here because there's some statistics there, but organic farms use 70% less energy than industrial farms, and since they don't use pesticides, they help preserve groundwater. Their farming techniques help to build topsoil and don't contribute to its erosion. So that's a few bonus or a few good reasons to eat organic. So like I said, eating organic can be costly. So how do you do this when you're on a budget, which a lot of people are, especially in this economy, or perhaps you're on a fixed income, you're retired, you know, whatever. So I would suggest that, first of all, you switch over slowly. I wouldn't go, you know, 100% cold turkey. You know, and start buying everything organic because you'll see a pretty big sticker shock. I would start picking things where you're getting more bang for your buck, where it's, you know, it's more important to eat organic in certain foods than other foods. You can always try and compare prices and watch the sales because sometimes organic natural source foods, well, they do go on sale. So keep an eye on your flyers, and when you can pick things up on sale or cheaper, you know, that's a lot of times the time to buy it. You can buy in bulk for certain things, oils, grains, nuts, seeds. A lot of times they can be bought in bulk and for a much lower price. You can also, like I said, a lot of times if you're going to buy something, there's certain things that are more bang for your buck. And there's actually a cheat sheet called the Dirty 12 and Clean 15, I think it is. Yeah, Dirty Dozen and Clean 15, which was put out by ewg.org, and that gives you a good list of where to start. A sort of cheat sheet that if I don't have my Dirty Dozen list with me, one good way to think of it is anything with a thinner skin is probably better to eat organic. If it has a thicker skin, like say avocados, it may not be, it's harder for the pesticides and the herbicides to get into the flesh of the fruit or vegetable. So I would certainly start picking something like apples. Apples are one of the worst. You know, apples, grapes, anything with a thinner skin is usually a good indication that it tends to soak in the pesticides and herbicides more. And also, you know, you can also do a lot of research in the area of where you're buying foods. I mean, Canada has a lot of regulations. The states do have a number of regulations, but once you start getting outside of Canada and the states, regulations in different countries differ. So it'd be good to do your homework and find out where your food's coming from and what the different regulations are for pesticide and herbicide use. Anyways, that's it for me for today. I would love to hear your comments. You can comment below, or you can shoot me an email and let me know. I'd love to know if you are eating organic, any organic foods at all. And if not, why not? And just so everybody knows, right now I'm actually having a Valentine's Day sale, which is on between now and Valentine's Day, the end of Valentine's Day, where you can schedule a free session with me, just a strategy session or a breakthrough session, just to see if we would be a good match. And then after that, your initial appointment, which is usually a bit of a longer appointment and a bit more expensive, I'm offering that for half off. Anyways, I would love to hear your comments, and if you're interested in taking me up on my Valentine's Day offer, then you can get in touch with me, and I will post a link to my calendar below, and yeah, that's how you can get in touch with me. Anyways, I hope everybody takes care and stays healthy. Bye-bye.